Okay, so the first thing my mom did was cut up like onions into really small pieces. And she just like, she's just gonna fry it. These are 3 onions, 3 medium-sized onions, and you just wanna go ahead and fry them up. I guess medium golden brown. You don't wanna like super fry them because it's just gonna mess up the whole flavor and it's gonna make it bitter. But if you leave it a little golden, it's gonna be a bit sweet, and that's exactly what you want. So these are little peppers. You can probably find these at your local grocery store. If not, you can definitely find them in like a Pakistani or Indian grocery store. They're like the very small peppers. So if you can just figure out like by looking at this and figure out which ones they are at your store, then just grab at least like I'd say 15 to 20. But when you are trying to make this, you want to put in as many as you think you're gonna need. You don't want to overspice your food if you don't think you can eat it. We usually like ours spicy. That's why we usually put in like 20 of these little ones. But if you can't eat really spicy, then I'd suggest like maybe 5 to 10 would work. My mom right here is also cutting up tomatoes, and she's gonna put in 7 tomatoes into this. And it's just like she's making like little cubes out of them, just like very tiny cubes.
Your chicken de para.
And this is for 1 whole chicken. So if you're trying to make like half a chicken, then try to go for 3.5 or maybe 4 tomatoes. But this 7 tomatoes are going for a whole chicken, and then 3 onions are going for 1 chicken, and then also the peppers. But the peppers are your preference of how much you need. Okay, so this right here is a whole chicken, and it's not boneless. As you can see, it's like the thighs, everything is in there. So you want to throw the whole chicken in there once your onions are fried. Okay, right here I have garlic. This right here is the garlic powder. So you can buy this at your local grocery store. So you can either put this garlic in, which is the garlic powder, but if you want more of a fresher taste or scent, you can go for freshly chopped up garlics, and this is exactly what we have. We've already had like chopped up garlics in our refrigerator, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw these in there.
Like this much.
This much for that much onions.
Like 3 onions.
Yeah, for 3 onions, you want to do like 1 teaspoon or 1 spoon of freshly chopped up garlics. And then you're also going to do salt. And right here we have curry, which is a turmeric powder, which you guys should know goes in every Pakistani dishes. This is pretty much like a must in any Pakistani or Desi or Indian household. So this is what we're gonna have, and this you can definitely find I'm pretty sure at your local grocery store, or you can find this at a Desi store, Pakistani or Indian. You're definitely gonna find this. The one we're using right now is called the Shan brand, which is the Shan masalas, so you can find them in there. Okay, so right now my mom is just chopping up the peppers, the little peppers, into little half pieces. So this is how she's doing it. She's just taking one, splitting it down the middle, and then just taking the little stem off of it. And this is what you are getting at the end. Okay, so my mom just threw in the garlic because the onions have fried up. Like I said, you don't want to super fry them, so these are just like lightly golden, and now she is stirring in the garlic. Okay, so now she has tomatoes right here, and she's gonna throw in the 7 tomatoes that she cut up. She's also throwing in the peppers right now. She's just pretty much just cooking all the vegetables together. Okay, so now that the tomato is a bit like I said, it's gonna separate from its peels or from the skin, and it's turning a bit moist, you want to go ahead and throw in the turmeric powder. So my mom just threw in like 1 plastic spoon, and then
Like 1, yeah.
she said almost like 1, so yeah, just 1. And then she's just gonna stir up. This is gonna give it it's a very nice flavor, and then also the nice yellowish color, and this is also very healthy for you. And then my mom is throwing in salt, and she threw in 1.5 spoons of salt.
Yeah.
Or she said you can throw in depending on how much flavors or how much salt you want in your curry. After the turmeric and salt, my mom is going to throw in the whole chicken, or chicken cut into pieces. And now she's just going to mix it up, and we're going to wait for it to cook. And this is chicken, not beef. Chicken does tend to cook a lot faster than beef, but if you do want to do this with beef, you can. It is going to be a bit of a different taste. We usually like the chicken more than beef, so if that's what you like, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. But this right now is chicken. So So my sister's gonna teach you guys how to cut a salad. She was just cutting cucumbers and cut her finger. So in order to have a really good delicious salad, she said make sure you have a piece of skin in there. Okay, so my mom says once you see that the chicken is wiggling like this, that's how you know it's really good. Okay, you're also gonna go ahead and pour water into your curry, and it depends on how much water and how much liquid you need or how much curry you need in yours. My mom right now, she is pouring 1 in, but she I think might put more in herself too. So she's pouring in 2 cups. She just put in 1, and this is the second one, and then she's just gonna let it come to a boil. So this is going to turn into 1 cup. One of the cups is going to dry up and the other one is going to stay in there. So you should have some form of curry in there. This you can eat with your white rice, brown rice, whatever you want to eat it with. You can also eat it with like the pita breads or just regular breads. You can also put this in your spaghetti or pasta, which is really good. So my mom put the lid on top of the pot just so the chicken can kind of melt, or not melt, the chicken can cook really well. And this is going to let all the heat stay inside rather than kind of evaporating it in the air. So it's just going to keep everything inside, all the flavors inside, and it's going to keep everything really moist. And yeah, so that's why she put this on. And once we are done with it, we're going to go ahead and pour it into a plate for you guys and show you the end result. After 5 minutes, this is what it should look like. It still has a lot of the liquid in there, but it's going to dry up, don't worry, because you can see it's boiling very fast. It's boiling at a fast pace, so we'll show you after it is done. It is now cooked, and my mom is pouring some of it into the plate so she can garnish it. And she was fasting, so she's going to do it to eat it, and then she's going to show you the end result. This right here is cumin. It's like the cumin seeds, and my mom just blended them or grinded them into this little machine, which you can find at Walmart or something, and she's just gonna go ahead and sprinkle that all over the curry, just to kind of garnish it, just to give it that smell. This really isn't gonna do much with the flavoring, it's just gonna give it the smell. And then she's also garnishing it with the peppers that I told you, and this was just like 1 pepper for 1 plate. There you go. And this is the Pakistani chicken curry. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying to get my mom to talk to you guys. She's very nervous. It's her first video, and she has an accent, like she really doesn't speak English that well. But she told me to tell you guys that she really hopes you guys enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to her channel for much more videos that are going to be coming out with a lot of food videos. And yeah, please subscribe, rate, and comment. Have fun.